In the village of Novovasilevsk, which is located south of Pokrovsk of Ukraine, a difficult situation has developed. The Russian army conducts daily storms from several directions. This is written by DeepState of Ukraine. It is noted that there is hell there. Very heavy battles are fought there, which are led by the Vinci Wolves. They are part of the 59th Separate Motorized Infantry Brigade named after Yakov Gandziuk of Ukraine. Russians attack in several places at once. Every day, 2 platoons of infantry go to the village to storm oriented to a company of bassoons. So, a complicated situation continues in the village of Novovasilevsk, Donetsk region. For the last 3 days, the Russian invaders are actively storming the settlement from the south and east. They come with the support of armored personnel carriers and light army equipment. Analysts who reported on this situation note that the enemy is present in all corners of the village, which complicates the tactical situation. In the course of the past days, the Russian enemy has carried out numerous strikes, fired rockets and guided bombs, and also carried out numerous attacks. Mostly on foot, sometimes with the support of IFVs, and sometimes on vehicles. The enemy has succeeded in the center of the village, but the battles for every house and street are extremely fierce. The defense forces demonstrate heroism by holding back an enemy superior in numbers. The enemy occupied Dekensko, Novi Trud and Volkovo, and also advanced in Zelino, Vozdvizenka, Novovasilevsk, near Yantarnogo and Solntsevka. The Russian occupiers probably shift their attention from the Pokrovsk area to the offensive towards the administrative border of Donetsk and Dnipropetrovsk regions. This is discussed in a new report of the American Institute for the Study of War.
As uncertainty looms over U.S. military aid to Ukraine after President-elect Donald Trump's election, Kiev is rushing to provide itself with its own weapons and munitions. In the latest of its attempts to boost its defenses against Russia, Kyiv has developed Trembita cruise missiles. The Telegraph reported, the best feature of Trembita is its low cost. At a cost of $10,000 per unit, the missile is the cheapest deep strike munition in the world. It is capable of carrying 18 kilograms of explosives at a distance of up to 144 kilometers and is launched from a ramp. The missile is 2 meters long and weighs 90 kilograms, has a simple pulse jet engine, a tubular fuselage and a square wing. In addition, the developers are now working towards producing a more advanced version of the missile, capable of traveling 650 kilometers and reaching the Russian capital Moscow. The new version, that is likely to be ready in around a year, will potentially be the cheapest deep strike munition in the world. However, it is estimated to cost more than $10,000. By comparison, US-produced Army Tactical Missile Systems, ATACMS, long-range missiles cost more than $1 million. Trembita lacks payload, precision and penetrating power of ATACMS, Storm Shadow missiles or Scalp EG. However, relying more on their own weapons, the Ukrainians might have to resort to striking a different set of targets, but at least they could keep striking. Trembita cruise missiles may become Ukraine's key symbol of its aspirations for autonomous firepower. As it is awaiting the day when it runs out of US munitions, Ukraine is preparing to build the Trembita and other long-range deep defense munitions.
French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot and German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock met in Damascus on Friday with Ahmad al-Shara, the leader of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, or HTS, the Islamist former insurgent group that is now the de facto ruling party in Syria. The meeting was part of the first visit to Syria by top diplomats from European Union countries following the overthrow of President Bashar Assad by opposition rebels. Barrot, who began his visit Friday with a meeting with Christian religious leaders in Damascus, said in a statement on the social media platform X that the two countries want to promote a peaceful and urgent transition in the service of Syrians and for regional stability. Baerbock said there can be a political new beginning between Europe and Syria only if the new Syrian society gives all people, regardless of ethnic or religious group, a place in the political process, as well as rights and protection. Since Assad's ouster in a lightning offensive by opposition forces, Damascus has experienced a flurry of visits from Arab and Western countries that had cut off relations with Assad's government during the country's nearly 14-year civil war. However, Western countries have so far not lifted sanctions placed on Syria under Assad or removed the designation of HTS as a terrorist group, although the United States lifted a $10 million bounty it had previously placed on al-Sharaa.